Hey y'all, this is Rhonda from Rhonda's Country Kitchen, and today I'm going to be making a summer dish that just speaks summer. I grew up in the Lowcountry, and we had some of the best tomatoes to make some excellent tomato pies. But I'm going to give you a little twist on my tomato pie. Most tomato pies has basil in it, and my husband is not a fan. So today I'm going to just do a little twist on this, and I think it's going to be really good. I'm actually going to be using bacon. Maybe it'll taste like a BLT or something. For the sake of time, I have baked my pie shell at 400 for about 10 minutes. And it's not fully baked, but I've got it cooled. The only thing I did was I took a fork and pressed around in the bottom so it wouldn't rise up. And it's pre-cooked. It is not fully cooked. And the next step is I've got me some pretty tomatoes. We went out today and got us some tomatoes. So I'm going to slice these tomatoes, and the only thing is I'm going to rest them here on this little paper towel for about 10 minutes after I sprinkle some salt on them, because you don't want a soggy pie. Nobody likes that. So I'm going to slice about, I'm going to start with 2 tomatoes and see. And you don't want them terribly thick, but not too awfully thin either. I know that was very specific, huh? But I'm just going to lay them on this paper towel and see if we can't start absorbing some of that juice. And that's one reason we go ahead and cook the pie crust just a little bit, because we don't want a big old soggy mess. That would not be good. So I'm going to slice these up. Now, I have already cooked a pack of bacon, and I have it crumbled up. So that's ready to go. And I also chopped a good old Vidalia onion, a good old sweet Vidalia onion, and 1.5 of those. And I know that sounds like a lot, but you want the onion to completely cover over the tomatoes. And I know there is all kind of versions of tomato pie. I haven't seen one yet with bacon. I'm not saying there's not one out there, but I hope it's going to be really good and something a little different. Now, I actually love basil. I could eat basil on a sandwich. I love it, but he doesn't care for it. It's not for everybody. So I think I'm gonna go ahead with this 3rd tomato, because you want a lot of tomato, because that tomato is going to cook down some. But we'll go ahead and slice this one up. We want it to be real pretty. We don't want to skimp on no maters. We want it to be good. But yeah, those tomatoes do cook down, so so it may seem really high, but it's not. It'll cook down. It'll be just fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and salt these, and come back with a paper towel on top and just kind of absorb some of that out. But I'm gonna go ahead and put some salt, because the salt will just draw it out. And I'm gonna wait about 10 minutes, and then I'll come back and dry them off, and we'll start putting our pie together, and you'll see just how simple this is. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, and I'm just going to take another sheet of paper towels and just kind of press out all that excess juice in these tomatoes, because like I said, we don't want any soggy bottom on our pie. And it's going to take off some of that salt. It'll be just fine. But these are about ready to go, about perfect. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just set these aside, and I'm gonna get my cheese. Y'all, I'm so excited. Y'all, I showed you the little grater, you know, the little knuckle buster doodad, as I call it, my little kitchen doodad. The little grater that I have always used for years and years. And I saw this and I just had to have it. So I said, oh, we're going to try it out tonight. And I have already shredded a cup of cheddar cheese of Sharp. But I'm going to go with a cup of Monterey Jack cheese as well. And for this recipe, you can mix up your cheeses. A lot of people use mozzarella cheese and Sharp. But I'm just going to show y'all how nice this is. I'm so excited for this, I'm telling you. And you just set that thing in there like this. And you can just go. Actually, I'm going to just hold it. That's what I did the first time. It worked out beautiful until you got down to the bottom. But you just give that thing a little whirl and it just does all your work. All the work for you. I ain't busting no knuckles. And if you want to get one of this, I will link this in my video. And you can go get you one. It was just on Amazon. About $25, I think it was. But it's going to be so much fun and it's going to be worth it. All right. I may as well finish it off, Lord. You just put this in there like this and just let a red potato chip. I mean, that is all there is. Lord, I'm going to knock that over. All right. Comes out just so nice. And, yep. There you go. Jenny Mac, if you're watching, this is what you need, honey. This is what you need. One of my co-workers and she's my friend. She said she tried my pimento cheese and she said it didn't turn out right because she didn't grate it. I said, girl, get yourself a little grater. So, this is going to be the topping of this pie. But I'm going to go ahead and mix it up before we assemble the pie. And it calls for 2 cups of cheese, like I said. Any kind of cheese you want to mix and mix and match that cheese. You just help yourself. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to mix this. It's never enough cheese, never too much cheese. It's just not a good thing. All right. It's not even a thing having too much cheese. And it calls for about a 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. And of course I got my little Dukes, because that's all we use. And I'm going to give that a little mix. And I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit. I'm just throwing this cheese everywhere, Lord Jesus. I'm going to add some garlic powder, of course, some black pepper, and give it just a little, what's up? A little something. And you can, like I said, you can add basil to this. I do like basil, but that's not what we're going to do because Russell doesn't care for the basil. But you can even put it in maybe some dried basil or whatever in this cheese mixture. That's the good thing about your kitchen. You can just do what you want to do it and how you like it. Change it to your liking. I'm actually going to add a little more cheese. There we go. Because I may have put a dollop of too much of mayonnaise. But it's alright. We can fix it. We can remedy that. Alright. And I did want to back up and say I did wash these tomatoes. If anybody says you didn't wash them tomatoes, we got them washed and cut, ready to go. Alright, I'm going to start assembling the pie here. We're just going to go around in a circle, drop our little tomatoes all the way around the pie. Yummy. Now some people layer it. You can do that. I'm just going to go to the bottom, get all my little tomatoes on. Then I'm just going to top it with my little goodness. All right. Whew. I think we can fit them all in. That was 3 tomatoes. All right. Now we're going to go in with some onions. And the only thing I did was saute them in a little butter, and of course, a little salt, a little pepper, and a little garlic powder and onion powder. And I'm just going to spread this on top. And it was 1.5 onions, Vidalia onions. And you want it to cover the top, so don't think, Lord Jesus, we're using a whole lot of onion, because you're going to need it. You want it in every bite, not just spread here and there, but it's going to make it delicious. I'm telling you, I could eat just the onion. I love, love, love sauteed Vidalia onion. All right, now we're going to go in with our bacon. I'm going to sprinkle this on top. Now, I did cook a pound of bacon, and I just cut it in little snippets, made like little bacon bits. I guess you could just do bacon bits if you wanted to, if you didn't want to cook the bacon. Either way, you can omit the bacon and not do bacon at all. I guess you can put whatever you want on it, because it's going to be your little mater pie. Alright, now the tricky part is going to be piling this cheesy goodness on top. Here we go. Get this spread all over, because I'm telling you, this cheese is going to melt. Lord, it is good, good, good. If you've not ever had it, do yourself a favor and try this. It's going to look like a big old mound of cheese, but I'm spread it around. Although I did add a little extra cheese, so it'll all work out. It'll work out just fine. Spread it on. Almost got it. Yummy. I tell you, there's nothing better than some good old tomatoes from Edisto Beach. If you've ever been down there, and they actually there's a little stand, a little farm stand that sells tomato pies. But I'm telling you, them tomatoes are delicious. It just hits different. Them tomatoes, I'm telling you. I don't know if it is just the salty soil because it's close to the beach, but I'm gonna tell you what. My sister has tried to save the seeds and grow them, and it's just not the same. I do think it's the soil, but they are delicious. That is my childhood memories. They used to open the fields up when I guess they picked all they wanted, and they would let the public come in and pick tomatoes. And you best believe we were in them fields, we'd get a truckload of tomatoes, and Lord, we'd be putting up tomatoes for, it seemed like, for months. But it was delicious. When Mama popped one of them tops in the winter and have them good old stewed tomatoes and all kind of stuff, I'm telling you, there ain't nothing better. Alright, so see how simple that was? My goodness, it didn't take us no time. Now, I am going to clean this off real quick. I'm just going to pop it right on this pan. No sense in extra dishes. And I'm also, y'all look at that. It's going to be so good. Yes, indeed. I'm going to cover it up because you don't want the edges of the pie either to just get like brown and crunchy. So I'm going to just cover it up, and I'm going to bake it at 350 for about 30 minutes or so. We'll see where we're at, and then I'll take the aluminum foil off after that cheese and all that gets all melted and gooey, and then I'll cook it for probably about 10 more minutes or so. It's going to take about 45 minutes. So I'm going to put this in, and we'll be back shortly to see how it tastes. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this old girl. She is good to go. I've got it out of the oven. It did cook for 45 minutes. At 35 minutes, I took the foil off and just let that cheese get bubbly, just get happy as it can be. And we are going to get our little taste tester in here and go try it out. I will just have to be honest, I've never put bacon in it, so I'm a little anxious to find out if he likes it or not, because I know he don't like the basil. So, and I love it any kind of way I can get it. I love tomato pie. So I'm going to slice him up a piece, and we're going to see what he really thinks about it. All right, Russell, come on in and let me know what you think about this little tomato pie. Come on. Hey, y'all. And Daniel.
Change it up a little bit.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Silent entry.
Charades.
The
Charades.
sound was messed up.
Yes. We should have went with that. I should just move my lips.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
So what we got?
Good
today?
old southern tomato pie.
Okay.
I know you don't like basil, so we changed it
No
up.
fan of the basil.
Threw a little bacon in it, a little grilled, little sauteed Vidalia onions.
Well, it can't be bad with bacon in it.
No, can't
no
be
way.
bad. No, no,
Never had this.
no,
No, you've never made them in 20
no.
years. 20 years. We ain't never
I told
went
them.
down this road.
Told them the good old tomatoes is from Edisto Beach. So whenever I get one of those, I normally eat them on a tomato
They're delicious.
sandwich
They
or.
are. They get gone so fast.
yeah,
They ain't
they
no
are.
time for no pie.
No time for
They
pie.
get gone quick.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So
We eat
gon-
grits like every night for a week.
when we get them
Tomatoes
tomatoes,
and
we
grits,
do.
yeah.
Yes, we do. Ain't nothing like it.
Okay. So
Give it a whirl.
cheese, bacon, and
Cheese,
tomatoes and onions and what else?
Cheesy
pretty much it?
topping. Yep. Little crust on the bottom.
Yeah.
Little pie crust.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta show 'em. Look there.
Pie crust. Look at there.
Oh, my tomato fell. I don't
Oh,
know.
you got plenty more tomato in there.
Tomato.
Just you'll be all right. And that tomato cooks down. You like it? You approve?
It's good.
Good.
Bacon gives it really good flavor.
It does. Bacon gives anything a good flavor.
It's different. Definitely different.
Yeah.
I ain't ever had nothing really like that.
No?
Uh-uh.
You going for another bite? It must not
Oh,
be.
it's good. It's definitely absolutely good. Yeah. It's just I had never tasted
Something
that
different.
before. I'd never had a tomato pie ever in my life.
Yeah. Well, now you have. You can check that off your list.
I'm a fan. Okay, thumbs up.
Good deal. Good deal. I told them I had never done it with bacon, so I'm excited to try it as well.
Oh,
So,
get you a bite.
I'm gonna get it. We're getting
wanna
there.
eat on camera?
No, I'm good. I taste on camera. Y'all see me tasting stuff.
Oh yeah? When
Yep.
was this? I ain't seen none of that.
Yeah, well, you edit. You should see.
I know.
You
What I'm
need to do
talking about.
better.
Must have dreamed that up.
You need to do better.
You don't be snacking on
I
camera
do.
now. Come
I taste it all the time.
on. Okay, well.
Yes,
We're gonna discuss
I
this after
taste
the
it.
video
Yes,
ends.
I'm gonna
rehash
find the
that.
clip and I'm gonna show him because I'm gonna prove to him
Well,
he's wrong.
I'm
So
gonna tell you what. We don't have this in the upstate. I don't think too much. I don't see it
No.
on menus at restaurants and stuff. But it's very good.
it is.
Something kind of unique to the Lowcountry.
Yep. Yep.
And we were down at Edisto Beach, and we stopped at a little place to see if they had tomatoes. And these people kept walking out in pies, and I was like, "What in the world? They must
It's
have
tomato
I
pie.
thought it was key lime pies. They sold key lime pies too, and it was all tomato pies. And I'm like, "Well,
Yeah.
we'll try one of them, see what they about, all they about." But
Yeah.
we got some fresh tomatoes.
I've had them.
This is very good, very good.
Yep. I'm always whipping out new stuff
Well,
on him.
I say that on every recipe, but the truth is, it's very good. I mean, you know, I ain't lying. I ain't got
Don't
nothing to
store
lie.
it. Don't
No,
store it,
I mean, listen, I don't know how hard that was to make.
It wasn't. It
but-
was pretty easy.
I guarantee you, whoever eats that will enjoy it.
Well,
for sure.
good. Good.
Make it for your peeps, and they'll enjoy it.
Yes. We all thank y'all so much for watching and subscribing. And
You know
we
what to do.
appreciate every one
I
of
know
you.
what to do.
You know what to do.
And if you're new, subscribe, thumb, and hit that bell.
And even Cher is nice.
Yeah,
That's
Cher would be.
that's
Cher
good
go a long
too.
way too. She's doing good.
All right, y'all. Till next time.
Peace.